Harrison, with the risk of ice tonight, Duke Energy is preparing for potential power outages across central North Carolina.
Well, that's right. CBS 70's Harrison Grubb is live in Raleigh. And Harrison, what is Duke telling you?
Yeah, well, it's not the snow that they're concerned about, as you mentioned. It's that ice. They say that they can handle probably up to 6 inches of snow, not that we're expecting anything like that. But once we get close to a quarter of an inch of ice, that is when power outages can really start happening. For the first time in a long while, Duke Energy crews in the Triangle are preparing for a winter storm.
We have winter weather here, but snow is often more the exception. It's ice is often the culprit we see.
Duke Energy spokesperson Jeff Brooks says it's the main concern going into the storm.
We'd much rather see snow if we have a choice, because you can have up to about 6 inches and not see any real impact typically. That ice is the more problematic thing, and it does two things. It creates the downed trees, but it also makes working conditions much more challenging.
Brooks says they've continuously monitored the forecast, trying to pinpoint where the line between snow and freezing rain could be.
You can see no impacts, and then all of a sudden see lots of impacts because you hit that threshold.
With impacts expected across the Carolinas, crews across the state are staying in their communities for the time being.
If we don't see impacts in an area, we can then quickly reposition those crews somewhere else. But we don't want to leave a local community if they could potentially see impacts.
If there are outages, Duke Energy hopes grid improvements like self-healing power lines can minimize impacts. The technology automatically detects outages and reroutes power. Brooks says it helped avoid more than 1 million outages last year.
And it doesn't take the tree off the line, but it does reduce the number of customers that are affected by it.
Now, if you do rely on electricity for things like medication, Duke Energy encourages you to have a backup plan in place in case your power does go out. Live in Raleigh, Harrison Grubb, CBS 17 News.
All right, Harrison, thanks.